Hey YouTube, it's New Life for Jen, or Jen. Today is my week 22 post-op Lapband update. Gonna make this really quick, really crazy busy today, and we're leaving for vacation tomorrow. Okay, first the numbers. March 1st, 2011, my starting weight was 264.8. Day of surgery was 352.2. That was on 318. My weight last week was 186.6, and today my weight was 184.0. So that is a 3.6 pound loss from last week. So super excited about that. Didn't do not one thing different. Nothing different. Nothing changed. Food was the same. Vitamins were the same. Water was the same. Everything was the same. Toning, strength training, whatever you want to call it, on track. So, another good week. But the week before that, I had a 1.6 pound loss, and that's how I think I work. I think my average is, anywhere from 2 to 3. So I think when I have a lower one, it always compensates for some reason on that next week. I usually have a higher gain. Okay, so a couple things I wanted to talk about. I don't know if you guys have heard or been on my Facebook, but Greta has or is doing the product called It Works. It's a wrap system. It's a detoxifying system. It's not a water removal system. So what it does is you put the wrap on, you kind of put saran wrap around your legs, you let it sit on your body for anywhere from 45 minutes on. Really doesn't, from what I've heard from her, it really doesn't matter how long you leave the product on. And I measured my thighs. I did my thighs yesterday. I measured my thighs before I put the product on, and I have a birthmark on one of my thighs. That's just how I measure, how I know I'm measuring in the right spot on both legs, because I didn't Sharpie myself to mark it, but you kind of want to make sure you get it in the right spot so you're getting the right amount on both legs. So I kind of did it probably maybe 4 or 5 inches down from my hip bone, maybe 4 inches from my hip bone down. So that's where I measured for the product before I did it. And both of my legs were 25 inches. So I was like, crap, I was not happy with the 25 inches. I thought they would be less because, I don't know, I've said it before, I had my surgery in Mexico, so I didn't have all the measurements done by the doctor beforehand and all that stuff. So I'd never have really been a keeping of measurement person, which I wish I would have now because I would have loved to know total inches that I've lost. Okay, so anyway, did the wrap, put it on, left it on for about an hour, 40 minutes. When I took the wrap off, there's a lotion, and it makes your legs feel kind of like there's icy hot on them. It's really cool. It's like a cool cucumber, refreshing feeling is what these wraps feel like. So I took the wrap off, I rubbed in the remaining gel that was left underneath, and I wrapped my legs tight. I mean, they were tight. My legs looked so darn skinny after I wrapped them so tight when I was standing up. I was like, gosh, if they would look like that, I'd be good to go. But so anyways, I wrapped them really tight, and I had said in a video before, my biggest areas I'm trying to tone with are my inner thighs and my arms. My stomach, I've had 3 kids. There's always going to be that part of your stomach after you have kids that's almost impossible to get rid of. So, maybe someday, but I'm never going to wear a bikini, I know that. I've had 3 kids, that's just, my stomach's not my biggest issue. I mean, it's pretty flat. I don't really have, anything huge there, but, there's stretch marks like crazy. It's just not pretty, but that's just because of the kids and the weight. But, okay, so anyway, 25 inches on both legs. When I took the wraps off and rubbed the lotion in, measured my legs again, I was 24.5 inches. So from leaving the wrap on that hour and 45 minutes, I lost a half an inch in each leg. This is like a 3-day process. So it's detoxifying your body for 3 days. So the key is in these 3 days is to drink as much fluid as possible to get rid of the toxins that this wrap takes away. So that's what I've been doing. I've been drinking water like crazy. And I'm a coffee person. I had my coffee this morning. And then I also do that Total Performance product that Banded Wendy had talked about. I do that every morning too. So I drink that with my water this morning. So had that and just totally doing the water. I want to try to get like 150 ounces in the next 3 days. So anyway, besides that, I did this. By the time this whole process was done last night, it was 10 p.m. my time, so that's Eastern Standard. I got up at 5:30 this morning, and I was down to 23.5 inches. So that was like an inch and a half from 6 hours from the beginning of the thing. 6.5 hours later, I had already lost an inch and a half in each leg. And it was weird because it was the same amount in each leg, and I don't know if that's because I did pretty good on wrapping them the same way. So, inch and a half, and I'm not even a full 24 hours from using the product. If you guys gotta, get on my Facebook, find Greta, and find her page. She has the videos on there from her doing it. I think she's lost a total of like 3 inches, and she's getting ready to wrap herself again. This product, you would have to do like a maintenance. You would have to do it like once a month afterwards. So, which is fine with me. I've talked before, I can't afford the plastic surgeries. So, my goal is, if I can find a product like this, where I have to put, it costs me, $50 some for 4 applications. So, that's like for 2 months worth once I'm in the maintenance phase. So for $25 a month, instead of having huge amounts of money of plastic surgery done, say if I ever could afford it down the road, it'll be amazing. And the next thing I'll do, you do one area at a time that you want to tone, tighten, and detox, will be my arms. So that should be interesting. But I did do the measurements on my arms too. Let's see if there's anything else. I did do 2 different measurements. I measured my upper thigh, and then I also did 2 right above my kneecap, because these applications, they're pretty big. So it actually covered from my kneecap all the way up to my upper thigh. So it's a pretty big application that you put on your leg. And above my kneecap, probably about 2 inches above my kneecap, that was 19, and I measured that was 17 today. So that's actually 2 inches above the kneecap. So I kind of did measurements in 2 spots because I wanted to target, I don't know, for some reason, I don't know if it's just because my thighs were bigger. Sometimes I have that little piece of skin that hangs over my kneecap, and it drives me absolutely insane, and I don't know how to tone or fix that at all. So that's another area. That's why I measured it, to see what was going on there. But check out Greta's page. She's on my Facebook. We've been posting back and forth like crazy, so you'll be able to find her if you get on my Facebook like in a second. She is a distributor, and she's not doing this to try to sell anybody anything. She just ran across it and lost 3 inches and just wanted all of us to know about it. And I feel the same way. If I find something that works, I'm going to share it with you guys. And she's got some great information, and so far the product seems to be awesome. So I'll keep you guys updated. Not as long as this video is on it, but I'll just say, okay, my wrap went this way, or this is where my inches are in my thighs this time. So it had nothing to do with exercise. I literally lost an inch and a half in a 12-hour time frame in my thigh. So check her out. Anything else I want to say? We're going to Kings Island. We will be gone. That's in Cincinnati. We live up in, it's like a 3.5, 4-hour drive. We're taking our kids down. We're staying there 3 days, 2 nights in a hotel. They had a great deal on the tickets, so we get to spend 2 days at the park, and then 1 day just chilling out at the hotel. Next week is our fair, and my daughter's in the fair, and so we have a lot of stuff next week with fair, and then school starts. So we just wanted to do kind of a one last thing before school starts. Hope everybody has a great week. If you guys didn't catch Reinventing Ed's and Exit Melanie's videos, this their last 2 newest ones, just watch them and listen. Both of them had really good videos, but Ed really hit on some key points on, killing yourself with cardio and what your body can do for you if you just let it. And it's just awesome. I can't even repeat it because he does such a good job. Check him out. Have a great week. Look, I said fast and I'm at 9:26. But I love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.